This is an overview of the Maytec CNC program. This relates to version 1.14. When you first start the program, you'll see the displayed screen. There are a set of buttons in the top right corner, and these have been set up to simplify the program operation. You also have a menu bar across the top of the screen providing various functions if you want to become more involved in the operation. On starting it, you would normally set table. This then gives you a range of options for drilling holes in various Maytec sections. You have 4 standard options across the top based on 40, 30, 80 or 60 millimetre profiles. You also have an option in the lower left to have an empty table so you can draw your own geometry, and there's an additional list of drawing files which are DXF files. This is a standard AutoCAD format you can choose from. The idea for the list is if you needed a custom arrangement, you could quickly set one up in a CAD program, copy the files to the appropriate data directory for the Maytec program, and have it available to you as a starting point. In our situation, we'll choose an 80 by 40 profile and we will load that. We then get a display of the profiles according to the table for the Multicam 2412 router. You can see a set of holes at this end, the left end of the extrusions, and the extrusions are shown in their positions on the table. We can move around the screen dynamically by using the right mouse button. If we select this, we get a list of screen display functions, so we might choose zoom window. We can then go to the lower left and look at a particular part of the drawing screen. Each of the red circles defines a drilling position. The drilling positions are defined by a circle located on a layer called cut. If these are found, they are interpreted as drilling positions. If it's a circle on some other layer, then it will be ignored. You can choose to delete these. If you only want to do a couple of extrusions, you can draw a window around some of the geometry. It gets highlighted. You can then either press the delete key on the keyboard or modify arrays, and that geometry is gone. So this gives you some flexibility in customizing the drilling arrangement you particularly want. Once that's all done, and we can also use the scroll wheel on the mouse to move in and out, you can then create NC job. That gives you the option to output to DXF files as points or circles, or an NC, the standard G-code NC machining format. At this stage, that's the relevant output for the multicam routing table. We select export. It asks us to define a file name. The default is output. We'll choose this. We then save that to disk. The file is now saved. If we then open Notepad to see what's in that file, we can open. The data is put in a Maytec CNC directory, which is there. And its name is output.nc, which is that file. If we open it, we then see a set of G-code commands which can be loaded into the multicam router. And that's a very brief overview of the program operation.